Everybody. It's Wellness Wednesdays, and we are so excited. So this is our series, Wellness Wednesdays with your virtual pharmacist, and we are thrilled to offer this series to you. My name is Dr. Marsie Ross. I'm a holistic pharmacist, and I am so excited to bring you practical and very easy tips that empower you to live your healthiest and best life. And so every Wednesday, right here on Facebook Live, 8 p.m. is going to be Wellness Wednesdays, time with your virtual pharmacist. And so just in terms of background or why we're doing this, we know that right now the healthcare system is so overburdened. Before, you used to be able to go into the pharmacy and spend some time with your pharmacist. We had community pharmacies where you could go in and just really have a relationship with your pharmacist. Your pharmacist was really the person you went to. The doctor really couldn't explain everything in the way that you could understand it. You were not always comfortable asking your physician questions, but your pharmacist, you could ask your pharmacist anything. And so Wellness Wednesdays, time with your virtual pharmacist, is really that opportunity for you to spend time and to engage with your pharmacist. So we are here on Wellness Wednesdays every Wednesday night, time with your virtual pharmacist, so that you can ask questions. So our only housekeeping for this series is that you engage. We want to hear from you. We want to know how you're doing out there. If you have any specific questions, any topics you want to talk about, we're here for you. And so we're not going to be long. Hey, Aaron, thanks for being on. Hey there. Hey, Anna. So glad you guys are here. So we're here to have you have time with your virtual pharmacist so that you can ask questions. We want to bring you very relevant topics that can keep you healthy and happy. So today's topic we're very excited to bring you is all about how to stay healthy during the flu season. We have all watched on TV as the weather and the seasons have wreaked havoc on the United States and surrounding countries. We see that there's hurricanes and floods and fires. And so we can expect that the flu season will be no different. And so we want to help prepare you to stay healthy, keep your family safe. And so we have Dr. Tooki Sise here, who is a clinical pharmacist, who's going to talk to us about how to stay healthy and safe during this flu season. The CDC has issued reports in talking about how the flu virus causes substantial health burdens on people in the United States. We know that over 60 million flu-related incidents happen every year. We know that there are over between 140,000 and 710,000 hospitalizations due to the flu. Unfortunately, it gets worse. You think about deaths. There have been a reported 56,000 deaths that have been associated with the flu. Hey, Vania, thanks so much for being here. We want this to be helpful. We know you have a family and that you want to keep your kiddies safe and healthy. So thanks so much for being here, Vania. And so with the CDC really showing us that people can die from the flu is not like the common cold. And so there are very easy and practical tips that you can do that you can implement today. And so Dr. Sise, thank you so much for being here today. We appreciate your wealth of knowledge in this department, and you can take it away.
Great. Thank you so much, Dr. Ross. I'm very excited to be here on Wellness Wednesday to talk about the flu and keep us healthy, because healthy is the new beautiful. And we want to stay healthy and take care of our children. Hi, Aisha. We see you there. We would like to just go on and explain flu season starts in October in the U.S. every year. And it runs until about May, but it peaks in February every year. And the flu season is different in every country. So in Hong Kong, it's from December until March. In Australia, it's from May till October. So the flu season changes all the time. And it's important for us to stay healthy and get vaccinated. So we hear a lot of this pushing of flu vaccines right around September, August time, right now, October, that our doctors are pushing it. And it takes about 9 months for the flu vaccine to be prepared and marketed.
Okay.
So the CDC and FDA look at the strains from the previous year and look at which strains are most likely to cause the illness this year.
Okay.
But in doing that, you're not always likely to get the right strain.
Right.
But we still recommend that you take that vaccine and vaccinate your family, because even if you get the vaccine, it can decrease the severity of any flu illness that you might get. So in going on with the flu vaccine, we know that, sorry, I'm reading all the comments.
I know, I love them.
We advocate for the flu vaccine, and then there's some of us who cannot get the flu vaccine.
Right.
So, me personally, I cannot take the flu vaccine, and we've got remedies for that as well.
And so I know that we read something before, and the CDC issued a statement saying that if a certain amount of people got the flu vaccine, then we wouldn't even have to worry about the flu virus. So
CDC facts, if 80% of the population were to be vaccinated annually, then we would not have to worry about flu epidemic every year. But as it stands currently, only about 40% of the population gets vaccinated. And there are a lot of us who think that we're healthy, we're strong, right, we don't need the flu vaccine. I really was one of those at one time. And what you have to realize that our population has a lot of vulnerable and weak people in it as well, who are sick or immunocompromised, children or the elderly. Right. And it's beneficial for all of us to be vaccinated to help for the greater good of the society.
Right. And that's what you say is like for me, for somebody who sees themselves as being healthy, you may encounter the flu virus and you may just get the sniffles. But someone who may be immunocompromised, like you said, and we all, at this stage in our lives, we have aging parents. And so with that being said, you go in, you're around them, and then they may get sick and then they don't recover as well. And they could be one of those, over 700,000 hospitalizations. And so it can be very, I always say the flu is not the cold. So what are some practical things that we can do that can help us, as we're in the world, not just, I know you're going to share some things we can do at our job and also in the household, but in terms of just being out every day at shopping malls, this holiday season's coming up, as we're at the gas station, what are some things that we can do to help us stay clear and not carry the virus on?
So that's such a good point, Marcie, because we are out and about every day. Moms, dads, regular folk, we go to the gas station, right, we go to the grocery store, we touch doorknobs, all of those places and things can harbor germs. The flu virus itself can live on a hard surface for up to 24 hours.
Wow.
So meaning Joe Blow is in his hand, he's got the flu, he touches the gas pump. You come in, 15 minutes later, you touch the gas pump.
Right.
So we always advocate to keep things, first and foremost, soap and water.
Right.
I've got 4 kids. They are Petri dishes.
Absolutely.
So as they come home, as soon as they come in the house, we use soap. And you can use any kind of soap. I have a little picture. Just any soap. A lot of soaps are not antibacterial anymore because the FDA is moving away from that, because we do have good bacteria on our hands and in our flora. So any kind of soap and water. Or you can also keep handy wipes or any kind of wipes in your car. You could keep Clorox wipes to wipe off the gas station, and I keep them in a Ziploc bag because it's easier for me to pack and go. Keep it sealed, keep them warm.
Right.
And my last resort is my hand sanitizer. It's a little too far for me to grab, sorry. But we do carry hand sanitizer, and I always say, for me, everyone who knows me knows my qualms about hand sanitizer. If I had a green bug on my hand and I used hand sanitizer, it will kill the bug,
right.
but still be the green bug on my hand.
Right.
I don't want to eat it. So we always advocate hand sanitizer.
Right.
Make sure you wipe your hands with something like a paper towel or anything afterwards.
Right. So when we're at the gas pump, we should, think about using a napkin or something.
The napkin, or as soon as you get in the car, clean your hands.
Right.
When you go to the grocery store, every grocery store has those great handy wipes right at the door. Use them. Grab one or two. Target's got them. Everybody got them.
Right.
Wipe that off before you go, because that's your number one preventive measure.
Right.
Is to and wipe it away.
It's amazing to think about that virus lives on surfaces for 24 hours. It's scary, but once you know why, you grow up, your mom tell you, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. We really need to go back to that. I think a lot of times we do overdo the hand sanitizing. All you're doing is just moving the virus or the dirt around your hand. So that's a good idea. If you do have hand sanitizer, to use it, but then to use a wipe afterwards. That's very, very good advice. Now, in terms of in the house on hard surfaces, you did mention to have the kids wash their hands. I have 2 sons and a husband myself. And so I know that I'm always like, wash your hands, even before they come out of the bathroom.
Yes.
So, I think about doorknobs for them, or even their
I always some kind of wipes, because the dollar store has disinfectant wipes. Everywhere's got Clorox, Lysol, all kinds of wipes. Target's got their own brand. As long as they're a disinfectant wipe, most of them do kill the flu virus.
Right.
That's one of the things that all of them advocate for.
Right.
And I say, wipe down your light switches, doorknobs. Just, once in a while, walk around and just wipe it down, because that's how germs spread throughout the house. All the hard surfaces at night, just give them a clean wipe.
Now, what about you talk about, I know you're talking about you have a cubicle. What advice can you give for keeping your work area clean?
My friends at work know me. I keep wipes, Clorox wipes, and I keep Lysol at my desk, because a sneeze can travel very far, very quickly. And I'm in a cubicle environment, so I'm very well known to walk down the hall with 2 cans of Lysol spray.
I love it. I asked a similar question, Vania. I'm glad we were able to answer the question about the Clorox wipes.
Yes,
gas station. Absolutely, yes. To wipe it down.
Wipe it down.
For me, the carts in the grocery store, and so just something as simple as that. Now,
I also noticed when I had babies, when my kids were young, before I discovered those the things you could put in the cart to protect it, I used to just put them in their cart, and I'm telling you, those children would get sick so fast. Right.
Another thing to think about is Aisha's talking about rethinking, which is a good thing, rethinking getting the flu shot. Before, I remember 5 years ago, we would always have to go to our doctor's office, which is a petri dish of sickness. Everybody's sick in there already.
All the sick folks are there.
You're already going into the lion's den almost, right? But now they make it so easy to get your flu shot. You can get it at the mini clinic. Pharmacists are now trained to give vaccinations and certified and trained to give vaccinations, so you can feel very comfortable. And the best thing is they give gift cards now. So if you get you go and get your flu shot, if you go to a supermarket like Giant or Safeway, you go to Target, you can even get something for doing the right thing.
Yes, Aaron just asked a very good question. Aaron says, what do we do if you can't get the flu shot? Aaron, I came to the light and realized now that I cannot get the flu shot because I have a predisposition to getting Bell's palsy. So I can't get a lot of vaccines. So what I do is just do a lot of preventative measures. My kids get the vaccine annually, and we do that hand washing religiously when they come in, because my kids' ages range from 5 to 13. Yeah. So they're all, hands are everywhere all the time. Right. And I do a lot of, we at work, my neighborhood at work, we're very good about disinfecting and cleaning the areas. Because, the cleaning people come in at night and they just vacuum the floor. They barely dust. But there's a lot of germs that come through your office keyboards and, hard surfaces, that's where you get sick.
Yeah.
A lot of illnesses. So I think preventative measures are the best thing for us. Then what I do, as soon as I see someone getting sick in the house, I keep vitamin C. I keep CVS brand, Hall's brand, any kind of vitamin C I can get my hands on.
Right.
I keep it. So as soon as I get, mommy, my throat is itchy or burning, I give it to them. We start taking it, just give it to them around the clock. And they think it's candy, so they love to eat it.
Right.
I dose them up on orange juice, anything high in vitamin C, pineapple juice, whatever you can get at the BJ's.
Right. And it's really true. Vitamin C is a great resource for building up your immunity. And so whenever you can add vitamin C into your life, you definitely should on a daily basis. And I know you were talking
also make sure that our kids take vitamins every day.
Yeah.
My kids don't necessarily like the chewable ones. They like the gummies. I gave in on that fight. They have the gummies. I take my vitamins. I have an essential vitamin pack that I get from a reliable source, and I take that every day. Mm-hmm. So we've got adult vitamins, kid vitamins. Your vitamins are important.
Right.
To help stay healthy.
And that's the truth. It's like you need to build your immune system during this time. Seeing those sheer numbers from the CDC, it was shocking to me when you see 56,000 people die from the flu-associated illnesses, and over 700,000 hospitalized. So if you can, I know Tammy has a question. If you can get the flu shot, you definitely should, because again, it's just like if you get the flu, you may just get the sniffles. But if you're around immunocompromised people, you're around babies, you're around elderly people, then that flu can be unfortunately deadly for them in worst case.
A lot of people are afraid to get the flu vaccine because they say, oh, I'm going to get sick. And so I used to kind of think like that until I went to school and learned different. Yes, you feel like you're getting sick, but really it's not getting sick. The flu vaccine is a weakened or lower dose of the flu. So what happens is your body is fighting it to build up antibodies, to build up your own immune system. So when you really do get that real dose of the flu, you can fight it off. And so that's one of the reasons, that's one thing I'd like people to think about. So you will feel maybe a little bit of an itchy throat, but it's nowhere near like when you have the real flu.
Right.
You had it once or twice. And it's like when you forget to exercise for like 2 weeks and then you think you're going to run 5 miles or do that 5K on the weekend.
Right.
You feel like a train hit you. Your body aches.
Right.
High fevers. It's really bad. It's not like your common cold where you're just irritated and your throat is itchy. No, you really are debilitated.
Right. But thank you so much, Dr. Sise. We are so excited. Welcome. Debbie's here. We're so excited to share this information with you guys because it sounds easy, but that's what we want. We want easy, practical tips to share with you. We know that you don't always get time to spend time with your pharmacist. And so Wellness Wednesdays, time with your virtual pharmacist, is just a quick in and out but relevant topics that help you live your healthiest and best life. So our motto is healthy is the new beautiful. We want you to be beautiful from the inside out, and also be healthy from the inside out. So we're here for you. We're going to be here every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Facebook Live. If you have friends that would benefit, please share this video with them. Please listen to it again on the replay, but share. We feel like each one teach one. And so if you can pass this along and help someone be safe and be healthy, they may not know the numbers or the impact of what the flu can do for not only yourself, but in your whole household. I feel like once somebody comes in for the sniffles, if you don't catch it, y'all know that daggone virus runs in the household for months. You're dealing with snot and boogers for months.
Everybody's going down. And don't let the mama go down.
Hey,
it's over. I can eat that. If the mom goes down, it's over for everyone.
It's going down, right? And so we're going to be here. Definitely, if you have any questions, we always like to end with the hashtag best life. So if you're still here, even if you listen to this replay, just type in the comments, hashtag best life, because we know that you guys are on board with us empowering you to live your healthiest and best life. So thank you guys so much. Remember, hashtag best life. We want everybody to live their best life. And so thank you guys so much. Again, share. And we want to end with
Wednesday. Healthy is the new beautiful.
Have a good night, guys. See you next week.
Thank you, LaTanya.
We have, yay, yes.
Mama cannot go down.
That's the truth. That's the truth. Love it. Okay, guys, have a good night. We'll see you next week. And please offer any comments for any other topics. Next week's topic is going to be menopause. We're going to talk about how you can get through this change of life with grace and with style. So stay tuned next month. Wellness Wednesdays with your virtual pharmacist, 8 p.m. See you guys then.
Bye. Hey,
Bye.
Bettina.